Let's get right into things. When a loot crate with a question mark on it falls from the sky, there are 11 things you can get from it. So, we will be going through how to properly use these items you can obtain to the best of your ability. Number 1. Spawner o Creepies. The way you use the Spawner o Creepies will be exactly like using the Spawner o Zombos. With these, you don't have to aim directly at the player, or within the player's space. Instead, look for a block that is completely surrounded by other blocks. This way, when your Spawner o Creepies arrows hits, or your Spawner o Zombo arrow hits, players won't easily be able to break it. It will be buried by other blocks, making it more difficult to reach to, especially when creepers and zombies have the fastest spawn rate from a mob spawner, making it more difficult for the opponent to break the spawner when they're being swarmed by mobs. Number 2. Spawner o Skellies. This one's a bit different from the Spawner o Creepies and Spawner o Zombos. With the Spawner o Skellies being a ranged mob that fires TNT at your opponents, you may want to fire your Spawner o Skellies further away, as far away from the opponents as possible, but keep it covered by other blocks. Because Skellies have a slower spawn rate, you want to give them room to spawn more, without a player quickly taking them out. This way, there will be hundreds of Skellies shooting individual TNT blocks while they're protecting their spawner, allowing more Skellies to spawn. Number 3. Powder Bomb. With a Powder Bomb, you want to aim for pieces of land 1 to 2 blocks wide over the void. If it's 3 blocks wide, then players will not fall through them. I would highly recommend only using these if there are players directly on top where you are about to shoot. Number 4. Chicken Airstrike. Before you use this, run all the way to one of the sides of the land you're on, then fire your Chicken Airstrike on a diagonal path. A diagonal path is longer than a straight path. This will allow the TNT that falls from the sky to hit more blocks on the opponent's side, doing maximum damage. Number 5. Rocket Cannon. The rocket cannon comes in many different colors, but what's most important is knowing the time to use it. You ever make it to the end of the game, but you can never hit that player on a single block in the sky? Well, the rocket cannon can fire straight shots, allowing you to blow up the platform underneath the player. Not just that, but if you knock a player down to the lowest area they can fall, you can immediately pull out the rocket cannon and fire multiple shots, as each shot shoots faster than firing a single piece of TNT with a slingshot. So, make sure to save onto your rocket cannons till the very end. Number 6. Potions. With the speed and jump boost potion, I like to have them in my hotbar in slot 8 and 9. I only use them at the end of the game. If barely any of the map is left, you're going to want to be able to dodge shots and jump distances you normally wouldn't be able to reach to. This is also a great way to save onto repair blocks and reach more loot crates. Number 7. Spark of Levitation. This is my favorite item. I always keep it in my 3rd hotbar, and I keep repair blocks in my 2nd and 4th, so I can quickly swap to it if I get in a tough situation. Number 8. Line Charge. This is definitely the worst item in the game, I swear to God. Whenever you see someone build a path straight up, or they build a vertical bridge in the sky, that's the time to use this, as this will remove a full row of blocks that the person built. Number 9. TNT Drop. This one is very useful, as it can also be used like the rocket cannon, as it drops TNT straight down from the sky, and can help you hit tricky shots that you may not be able to reach with your swing shot. Moving on from these items, one of the most important tricks for you to know, it is always going to be beneficial to aim for any blocks below the player. For example, say a player is in the sky. If you shoot them down, they could fall into a block below them. But if you clear out all the possibility of them landing on anything, that's when you should target the player. I've become a god using these strategies. I should be feared. I should be praised. I am in control. No one will surpass me. I win! I win!